morning. Good morning. So, first of all, I would like to thank everyone who take part in the organization of this very important event, the International Day of the Solidarity with the Palestinian people. Really, when we met the people like you in Europe, in Italy, it gives us a continuity of hope. Because the battle now, which is happening on the ground, that the aliens of Trump and Netanyahu want the Palestinian people to feel that they are isolated, divided, and alone. Especially that what's going on in the Arab region, in the Arab countries, and their buzzing of their interior wars, interior conflicts within some nations and between some countries. Saudi Arabia and Yemen, what's going on in Libya, in Syria. But we the Palestinians will not give up. Especially, as I mentioned, that in spite of all your difficult situation in Europe, including in Italy, that Palestine is still in your agenda. We the Palestinians, at least myself, I feel very hopeful of what's going on now in Lebanon, the new revolution against the sectarians, because one of the main agenda of the United States and some reaction countries in the Arab world is to make the people busy with their sectarian conflicts. So the slogans which was raised and continue to be raised in Lebanon, as well in Iraq, is giving us the hope that the Arab people, in spite of all their problems, they will put on their agenda again their rights of democracy, their rights of self-determination, and we are sure when they will win, Palestine and the cause of the Palestinian people will be one of the main topics on their agenda. It's 100% sure. Now, the American or the Trump administration policies is trying to isolate, trying to isolate the Palestinian rights issues as a part of the cancellation of our rights. First, he started that we clean Jerusalem from the table. Then he transferred the embassy, his embassy, American embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Then he declared that there is more than 40,000 refugees and start his war against the refugees and the UNRWA, which is reflecting the issue of the refugees. But last and not least, he started via his State Department Secretary Pompeo to declare that the settlement is not against international law. It is not illegal. It is legal. And if the settlement is legal, so there's something else should be illegal. He doesn't yet declare that. He indirectly declared our presence on our land as illegal. What's the meaning of that? I think that it is the continuity of the ethnic cleansing started in 1948. This is the clear agenda of this administration with the extreme right-wing secular alliances headed by the corrupt Prime Minister Netanyahu. This is the man. What we should react on this very, very clear political map between Netanyahu and his alliances in Israel and the United States. Yes, 170 countries or 176 countries, just 2 days after the declaration of Pompeo in Washington, they voted for our right in self-determination, including all the European countries, including the African countries, the Islamic countries, and Arab countries, Japan and others. But what is needed to face or to challenge the American policy in the Middle East and mainly in Palestine-Israel conflict is something more than to vote and to support by lips or by decisions, verbal or written, for the international law, which is considering Palestinians as a nation have the right of self-determination. We need something more than that, because the other front is not only supporting Israel and Israeli colonialism only by vote or by statements. They are supporting them with action and with financial and with a real politique on the ground. So what we are expecting from the European Union as one of the main, or should be one of the main, political player to settle or to solve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, we are expecting something more than to vote for the right of Palestinian self-determination. Why I am speaking this? Because the war which started from Trump administration against Jerusalem as integral part of the occupied territories, against the refugees as integral part of the Palestinian cause, and now against the Palestinian land and their right to exist in freedom and dignity on their land. It is a war against not only the Palestinian people, against international law, against the interest of Europe first and last, because the issue of Palestinian cause is the main factor of stability in the Middle East. And if there is no stability in the Middle East, I think there will not be a real stability in the Mediterranean and in the region as a whole, including Europe. And maybe some of you has in mind the issue of the refugees, not only from Palestine, but from all the area. So it is issue of moral, but also it is issue of interest. You should stand and face and challenge the war of Trump against the international law, because it is your battle. It's not only our battle. Not only this, I can quote your neighbor, President Macron, when he mentioned that what is going on in the international polity is threatening all the world, first the European people. So I think we are very thankful for your solidarity with us, but you should take in consideration that we are one front against those aggressive alliances who are threatening our future and the regulation which is organized our existence in peace and dignity together. The second point, and I will jump one, which is the Arab situation, just to save the time for what we, the Palestinians, should do. If this is the case, and if this is what we want from you, I'm deeply confident that inside every one of you will ask, you want solidarity from us as Italian, or as French, or as Belgian, or as Portuguese? Just be one. But you will ask yourself. First, you should be in solidarity with yourself as Palestinians. And without to take care for our national agenda, starting with very, very, very essential issue, which putting end for the division, which after what I mentioned and not mentioned, American and Israeli agenda, I think that it became a real joke to continue this division. Because this Israeli-American agenda is not only threatening our political future, it starts to threatening our real existence on the ground. Because I mean when I said that if the Americans consider the settlement legal, so according to them, we are not illegal. So, as I mentioned, it is a new preparation for ethnic cleansing. They will not differentiate between Fatah, Hamas, Democratic Front, Popular Front, etc. And by mentioning the Popular Front, really, I very appreciated that you put the name of the scope of the pictures down, Khalid al-Jarrah, who is elected in the Palestinian parliament, but there is no 3 or 4 months passed and she is arrested in the Israeli jail. So please show solidarity with me for Khalid al-Jarrah and for Marwan al-Barghouthi and for all the Palestinian political prisoners, their rights to be free and immediately. And here I want to thank the efforts done by many of you, but I want to mention Louisa again here for the campaign to free Marwan Barghouthi and all the Palestinian prisoners, because really it is very, very important. Getting back to the need of the unity of the Palestinian people. 12 years passed. Gaza is separated and under siege by the Israelis. But unfortunately, what's going on in Gaza is something that should be stopped. Never mind who is the reason of what's going on to the Gazans. I'm mentioning this not only because I born in Gaza and I raised in Gaza and I have relatives, friends in Gaza, but I mention this because who want to protect the future of the Palestinian nationality, he should not